Hi there, I'm Big L, and welcome to my very first video. So, I like designing board games, and we're going to try and start something new today. See, one thing I would really like to do is to design a drama-based skirmish game. See, I have a history with Necromunda. Really enjoyed that, but one thing I'd like to focus more on the story. Do you know what I mean? So instead of being about like just shooting each other, it's about the things going behind, the relationships that people have. So so I had that in mind, and I thought, well, what reference do I have for that? Like, I didn't want to do Coronation Street, because that would be very unsatisfying. Then I was watching my favourite anime, Trigun, and yeah, in that show, there's this dynamic of people like wanting to shoot each other but not shooting each other, and I thought that made for a lot of drama. So yeah, so a drama based skirmish game. And this is the very first thing I've written down about it. Wanted to wait until I was on video to do it. So I thought about setting it in Trigun universe. And I thought, what would that mean? Well, there's superhuman powers. There's a morality behind it. That's the thing that really made me think of doing this one. And yeah, see, I would like the morality thing, but the superhuman powers I've really found difficult. Because, I mean, then you have to form a system that's kind of imbalanced. Some people have lots of powers, some people don't. So, yeah, balance. But then, yeah, I also had, if anybody remembers, there was this 80s cartoon called Visionaries. And I really wanted to do something with this setting. It wasn't necessarily going to be a skirmish game, but in this, so the setting was humankind is on an alien planet, or a faraway planet rather, and they made a utopia, and then the setting was the sun changed colour, and then magic came into the world, technology stopped, and then they made a feudal society. And so there was knights, and there was all this, the rubble of a much greater society. I really like that. So I really loved the setting. Now then, yeah. So I saw problems with designing this one, like mainly because everyone's OP, either OP or under P. Thought this one would be good. I also did some research online, asked some questions of people, and they really liked, like I said, have a experience with Necromunda, and this was a Necromunda community, and they really liked the balance from the 1995 version of Necromunda. How everyone started kind of at the same point, even though because of the skills list, some gangs would become better than others. They also liked relatability. Because these were supposed to be just ordinary people. I mean, you can get that in Trigon, but I thought that might be better represented in Visionaries. And I always wanted to do something with the setting. So there were knights in Visionaries. Like, say knights. They looked like they were wearing TV sets, and there were bright colours that looked like they had a TV screen on the chest. But yeah, I really like that. Like the idea of there were knights, but they were in a future. It was kind of an apocalypse in the form of utopia. I really like that. It had magic. For some reason, dragons just suddenly appeared, and wizards, and I'm so keen on this, but I really like the idea of a future utopia. I mean, the same could be said about this. Faraway planet. Gives you lots of room for creative license. And so I was thinking, trying to think of a setting that's reminiscent of this. Future utopia. You can also say that this was a future utopia, because Trigon is based on, like, there were supposed to be people in, what's it called, hypersleep or whatever it is, and they were supposed to go and find a new planet to colonize. So yeah, we're gonna go with something a bit more visionary style. I really feel like having knights and melee, but how to do that in a satisfying way. So in the Visionaries, it says that the sun started giving off magic. I think it should be the other way. I think it should be that all tech was fueled by some kind of radiation. From the sun. Then that they became over-dependent. And then from there, radiation disappeared. I mean, could you imagine disappeared. And don't tell anybody about my spelling mistakes, okay? People of Earth, shh. And then from there, we're going to have a look at what we think would reasonably happen, and how then we came to a feudal society. But for it to work as a drama-based skirmish game, killing has to be a big no-no, I think. So a huge value on life. And then we're going to have a look at like small groups, how small groups operate in this world, and how they're made up. And this is going to be kind of the setting for the game. It's going to be like a future utopia that has that collapsed, and then there's nothing to replace it. So they're basically just living off what was before. The reserves, scavenging, and so they'll have post-apocalyptic kind of setting, but also a futuristic kind of setting. It'll be a mix of things. So we'll have a look at what that might look like in the next video.